Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis.
And I'm Haley Wilgus. Thank you for joining us. We begin tonight with breaking news. A spokesman with Sarasota County confirms that a woman is dead after being struck by lightning.
It happened in the 2500 block of Coconut Avenue in Sarasota late this afternoon. This video is just back from the scene, showing an ambulance there at the scene and then leaving. The fire department responded and found a 50-year-old woman dead. County officials say she was in a gazebo when she was struck, and that gazebo caught fire.
And the woman has not yet been identified, but we will give you more details as they become available.
And the stormy weather continues at this hour in parts of the Suncoast. Let's get the latest on that with Chief Meteorologist Bob Harrigan. Bob.
Yeah, tragic event there. There's been 7 deaths now in the state of Florida, the most in any other state in the United States this year alone. And today, the 7th, there's been 31 deaths nationwide with lightning. And you can tell this is the area that was really under siege as far as lightning goes earlier today near Sarasota, and now there's another round. I know we had heard that the music, actually at Music Fest, they're starting to get on the stage again. I would not advise that, as I did about 15 minutes ago. We had another line heading that way, and they may be getting on stage. They're getting off now because there's lightning around, heavy rainfall around, and this is going to continue, I would suspect, for at least the next 30 minutes as it makes its way off to the west. We have a lot of football Friday night activities going on. And as I alluded to, the first round is through. This is the second round, and this lightning has just been actually popping up within the last 5 minutes there, right there near the Van Wezel. And the blue bolt indicating a bolt from the blue, which usually carries a lot more amperage, and more than likely that was the one that occurred at Coconut, killing that 50-year-old woman earlier this afternoon. A lot of lightning also near Bradenton and Palmetto at this point, as this is moving off to the west. So look out there in places to the west of that. Just a new lightning strike entering into central portions of Bradenton and down south. We got more rain heading toward, it looks like, Northport, with showers and storms developing there, and another line developing just to the east of Osprey. We'll have more in our forecast. Talk about that tropical system, what it means for next week's weather, coming up in just a few minutes. Back to you.
Thank you, Bob. Bay Area police chiefs have launched what they're calling the Consent Campaign. It's to increase the awareness of thousands of sexual assaults that occur each year.
And as ABC 7's Bobeth Yates reports tonight, the Bradenton Police Department is a big proponent of this no means no message. Bobeth?
Yes, if you go to the Bradenton Police Department's Facebook page, you'll see a public service announcement about the importance of consent. And while it should be self-explanatory, officials say rape statistics show it is not.
If you don't hear that magic yes word, there's a problem.
Bradenton Police Chief Melanie Bevins is talking about a stand against a crime she says usually doesn't get a lot of attention.
One of the most alarming statistics associated with rape is that 8 out of every 10 occurrences go unreported. And out of those, almost an equal amount knew their assailants. We really just want to stop the deafening silence that accompanies this topic.
Bevins says her agency is participating in the Florida Consent Campaign, an initiative being organized by the Tampa Bay Area Chiefs of Police Association, with the main focus of clearing up any confusion about no meaning no.
Consent is a term that seems to have become muddied when it comes to the topic of rape. And we're really sending a very clear-cut message. No equals rape, yes equals consent. It's really just that simple.
As part of the effort, the Bradenton Police Department is implementing an educational push. It includes PSAs, police officer training, and going into schools informing students about consent. Initiatives local victim advocates say is a step in the right direction.
It's just important to be continuously training all of our community, and that includes first responders, so that when they encounter a situation that they are more informed on the laws, that they have more sensitivity towards victims, and just a greater awareness of the issue.
In addition, Jessica Hayes, the CEO of Safe Place and Rape Crisis Center, says she hopes the efforts will help more victims come forward for help.
So I think that with greater awareness, people become more aware of resources that are available.
As for Chief Bevins, she's clear on why the consent campaign is so important.
Every 42 minutes, we have a robbery. Every 33 minutes, I believe, there's a murder in the United States. But every 5 minutes, someone is sexually assaulted. But only 6 out of 1,000 assailants will ever see the inside of a jail cell.
In addition, the Tampa Bay Chief of Police Association will be putting up billboards throughout the community to push the consent campaign. Back to you.
Thank you, Bobeth. Traffic is getting back to normal on Bee Ridge Road after a water main break caused some big problems yesterday. Repair crews worked around the clock, removing the old pipe and putting the new one in place. The temporary water outage has caused the county to call for a precautionary boil water advisory until at least Sunday morning for dozens of residents and businesses, as well as a nearby senior living complex.
The first indication that I had there was a problem when they came and delivered water. And then I looked out and saw the traffic backed up. And since I'm a nosy old man, I went out to see what was going on.
This was a naturally breaking water main?
Yes. Due to the aging infrastructure of the pipe, it had broke.
An emergency paving crew planned to seal this section of the road this afternoon, and all lanes should be reopened this evening.
A Northport man could spend the rest of his life behind bars after being found guilty of sexual battery on a child. Raymond Myers Jr. was convicted by a jury today for crimes committed back in 2015. Northport police investigated Myers for raping a minor who he knew. The state is recommending life imprisonment for Myers. He'll be sentenced in November.
The Florida Department of Health has confirmed the second case of the Zika virus in Sarasota County. This one is travel related, just like the one reported 2 weeks ago. As a precaution, Suncoast Blood Bank has been testing all donors for Zika since August 8th. And with the number of cases continuing to rise across the country, the FDA is now recommending all blood donations in the U.S. be tested.
Well, it's that time of year, the start of high school football season. Straight ahead, Adam Cellini will join us live with a Football Friday Night preview.
And later, Democratic VP nominee Tim Kaine comes to Florida, what the Virginia senator told young voters in Tallahassee.
It's time again for My Suncoast's Bark in the Park with the Bradenton Marauders at McKechnie Field. Bring your best friend and let them run the bases in support of the Humane Society of Manatee County, August 28th at 1 p.m. Visit BradentonMarauders.com for info. Sponsored by ABC7.
It's Lincoln's summer sales event here at Alex Karras Lincoln. Drive a brand new 2017 Lincoln MKZ for only $299 per month, or a 2016 Lincoln MKX, Lincoln's premium sports utility vehicle, for $339 per month. We also have a great selection of certified pre-owned vehicles. Drive with the confidence of a 6-year, 100,000-mile comprehensive warranty and complimentary roadside assistance. Alex Karras Lincoln, family owned and operated, and winner of the prestigious 2015 President's Award. We are located 2 miles north of the Sarasota-Bradenton Airport on US 41.
Today, everyone is looking for more fashionable choices in flooring than ever before. And G. Fried has responded with a huge selection of carpets, tile, wood, laminate, and vinyl. Installed by a highly skilled team, G. Fried has got everything you're looking for and more. The next time you think about quality flooring, think G. Fried Flooring America. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
The official salon of ABC7. Cutting Loose Salon.
Is your old garage door stuck or broken? Would a new one give you a lift? Let Precision Door Overhead Garage Door Service of Sarasota come to the rescue with prompt and affordable repair service. Replacement doors come with an array of styles and colors, and they are rated to meet and exceed Florida standards. From estimates to installation, your satisfaction is our priority. If you're not 100% satisfied with any product, service, or installation, we will make it right, because Precision Door Service is a name you can trust.
Welcome to the all-new Seymour Buick GMC on the island of Venice.
Seymour smiles.
Seymour selection of quality new and pre-owned vehicles.
Seymour for your trade-in.
Seymour savings.
Discover the new Buick and get cash back for up to 16% of the MSRP on select 2016 Buick vehicles. That's nearly $8,000 cash back on this Buick LaCrosse.
Seymour now at Seymour Buick GMC on the island of Venice. Go to SeymourBuickGMC.com.
Just 2 days after Donald Trump's visit to Florida, the Democratic vice presidential candidate begins a 2-day campaign in this key battleground state.
Senator Tim Kaine making an appearance in Tallahassee to encourage voter registration. Kaine spoke to students at FAMU, telling the crowd that young voters need to actually cast their ballots this fall to see a Hillary Clinton victory in November. A new Mason-Dixon poll shows Clinton with a 2% lead over Trump among likely Florida voters. That 2%, though, is within the poll's margin of error.
Between now and October 11th, register, because I can tell you this, Florida will be one of the closest, possibly the closest, battleground state this election, and your vote will really matter.
Kaine also toured small businesses in Tallahassee today. He'll be appearing tomorrow in Miami-Dade and Broward counties.
And we'll have an update on the weather we're experiencing now, plus what's happening in the tropics. Bob will be back with your forecast.
Stand out in your new wild Lexus. Now is your golden opportunity to lease a new 2016 Lexus ES350 for only $329, or enjoy 0.9% APR, just $329, exclusively at Wild Lexus of Sarasota on Clark Road.
We've been slow smoking over oak for more than 45 years. And while sticking to tried and true traditions is kind of our thing, it doesn't hurt to throw something new in the smoker every now and then. Come get some slow smoked chicken wings at Sonny's Barbecue. Order them as an appetizer or as part of a combo with pork, baby back ribs, or both, starting at $10.99. Sonny's Barbecue, local pitmasters since '68.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. And services.com, A-N-D, services.com.
They say good things come to those that wait. Well, you've waited long enough. You deserve to feel fabulous in your fashionable new Fiat 500X from Alfa Romeo Fiat in Sarasota. Boldly innovative, seductively stylish. Fiat gives you everything you'd expect from a capable utility vehicle, like a spacious interior and advanced safety systems, designed and built like a sexy little Sportster. Don't wait any longer. You deserve to feel fabulous. Get a new Fiat at Alfa Romeo Fiat of Sarasota.
Getting older shouldn't mean giving up all the things she loves to do. It should just mean, well, finding new ways to do them. Right at Home's professional team thoughtfully selects caregivers to provide help with personal care, housekeeping, and of course, meal preparation.
Oh, that smells so good.
Oh, and it tastes good too.
We can provide the right care right at home.
Whether you're a homeowner looking for a professional installation or a contractor looking for top quality products, Sarasota Glass and Mirror can meet your every need.
For 42 years, Sarasota Glass and Mirror has been the area's premier supplier and installer of quality glass products for your home or business. As an authorized PGT WinGuard dealer, we know how to protect your home with everything from the PGT WinGuard impact-resistant windows and doors to shower enclosures and decorative mirrors. The Sarasota Glass and Mirror team has the knowledge to tackle any project.
Stand out in your new wild Lexus. Now is your golden opportunity to lease the bold new 2016 Lexus RX 350 for only $419. Or enjoy 1.9% APR, just $419, exclusively at Wild Lexus of Sarasota on Clark Road.
Well, Bob, this is an active weather day, especially because we have not Music on Main, Friday Fest going on, or trying to happen at the Van Wezel, we should say. Yeah.
We talked about that earlier, too.
And football.
And football Friday night, and all are going to be, the football Friday night, I think, is okay. Van Wezel Music, Friday Fest is going to be not the best, They probably should have put it inside earlier because the storms keep developing behind the first line, and we'll see that in the radar picture right there. You can see the activity moving pretty quickly off to the west-southwest right now, about 10 miles an hour. So as far as football Friday night goes, the game starts at 7:30. Most of the storminess should be out of here. Now, we've had the showers and storms repeatedly build up behind the first line, which was rather intense. As we heard at the top of the newscast, a 50-year-old woman was struck and killed by lightning in Sarasota. Obviously, we'll have more on that coming up at 11 o'clock tonight, but you can see that activity still Pretty heavy now, right there into Manatee County, Bayshore Gardens, some bolts from the blue, stronger lightning strikes occurring now with some of these cells. Anna Maria has had their fair share of heavy rainfall, but right now it's on Longboat Key into Sarasota Bay, and then another line developing. And what that means is that the atmosphere is really juiced up. Lots of tropical moisture in place and the potential for some street flooding with these storms again through the weekend. Not really associated with the tropical disturbance. However, it's an indication that we may see similar conditions played out next week, too, as the tropical air mass will stay with us right in through much of next week. But Sarasota, Van Waslow, right about here, still getting some lightning strikes around. And then this line has just popped up within the last 10 minutes, and some very heavy rainfall just to the east of Palmer Ranch, and Palmer Ranch getting some rain right now. And Northport inundated with heavy rain along I-75, a few lightning strikes there. All this moving to the west, but it's kind of back building on top of that, indicating the atmosphere is still very unstable. I mentioned Siesta Key getting some showers. Although the lightning hasn't been around there, it's pretty close. It's within range, so seek shelter. Whenever you have lightning within 10 to 15 miles of your location, you should be indoors and away from windows. And you can see Lakewood Ranch now, some pretty heavy rainfall, light to the west of that, and then it kind of picks up right near the coast. Rainfall amounts have been pretty impressive, too, up to 1.5 to 2 inches estimated across parts of Manatee County near Bayshore Gardens and also I-75 getting some heavy rainfall. Currently at the airport, it's 78. A thunderstorm in progress, 73 in the dew point, and the pressure 2990. That's actually falling somewhat. 96 the high today. That was 1 degree shy of the average. It has been one of the warmest weeks on record. 76 was the morning low, pretty close to average at 75. So far, 0.84 of an inch of rainfall at the Sarasota Bradian Airport. We're still below average for the month and for the year, but we could make up for that over the weekend and beyond. 86 in Orlando, 90 in Miami, 86 in Key West, and 86 in Jacksonville. Temperatures have cooled considerably where it's been raining. You can see that now into the upper 70s to low 80s, and that continues to drop in places like Venice and Northport. Well, this high-pressure ridge, a big player in what the tropical system is going to be doing in the future. Right now, because it's such a weak system, the lower level winds kind of dictate where it's going to move. And with this high pressure at the surface in place, that means it's going to make a westerly course. Conditions are marginal at best right now. They will improve on Sunday for possibility of tropical development. That means it's going to move on a westerly course. So here we may see it intensify if it stays on this general path. You can see the big storms firing up, but the story is the actual center is here with the bigger storms well to the east. That indicates strong shear. And when shear is around, storms do not have a chance to really strengthen or consolidate and organize. So we do not anticipate this to become a tropical storm over the next 24 or 48 hours. That chance at 30%. So a 70% chance it won't develop into a tropical system over the weekend, but we'll still have to watch it because water temperatures here in the upper 80s, and that's just fuel for these storms. Once it gets into the Gulf, and if it gets stronger, it may take more of a northerly turn, or if it stays weak, it'll stay on a more westerly course and have an impact down the road, possibly in Louisiana. But nonetheless, we'll have to watch it closely because the models are still confused after day 3 and 4. It can be anywhere from several hundred miles well offshore of the Suncoast or pretty close to it. So well, the advice is to wait and watch. Unfortunately, that's what we have to do with this system. It's not cut in stone as to exactly what may be happening with it. So here's the forecast for the next 7 days. Showers and storms similar to what we saw today, afternoon and evening, and some of those could be some gully washers, if you will, because we will see the atmosphere very juiced up. And then we'll be watching the tropics Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. This could be a slow mover up the eastern portion of the Gulf of Mexico. If that's the case, we'd get a marginal storm surge, marginal wind, maybe 20 to 30 mile an hour winds at this point with some heavy rain anywhere from 2 to 6 inches. That's what we look at right now. Back to you guys.
Bob, thank you. It's week 1 of the high school football season here on the Suncoast. It's also the return of football Friday night.
Riverview's crosstown matchup with Booker is tonight's game of the week. And ABC 7's Adam Cellini joins us live from Tornado Alley with more on tonight's matchup. Adam.
Scott and Haley, good evening and welcome to the last dry spot in Tornado Alley. We just had a huge downpour come through here, but it's not killing everybody's spirit. How are we feeling today, everyone? Woo! We got the Lady Tornadoes here. They're ready to go for week 1. And then here are the diehards. This is everyone who waited it out. They got the selfies out. They're posting to social media, doing their thing. A lot of excitement for week 1 here. A lot of excitement for this game, too. Now, to the quick minute on the rain. They told us that it is still a 7:30 start time out here. The only thing that can stop this game is lightning, even though it rained for a bunch of consecutive minutes. The field should be fine. They're keeping a very close eye on the lightning. The refs will make that decision when they get here, but all signs point to us still having that 7:30 start time as of now. Now, as for this matchup, Booker took the victory last year against Riverview in overtime. They were able to win it. And this year it should be another close, exciting game. We'll see how it turns out. It's on Booker turf this time. And since my man's got the cell phone out, we'd like to remind everyone to post their pictures on social media, either at our Facebook page, WWSB, or at mysuncoast.com on Twitter. The hashtag is Fan of the Week. We will run the best of the best in our shows. We'll bring you the latest in football Friday nights at 11 o'clock. For now, Adam Cellini live at Booker. Back to you in the studio.
Thank you, Adam. Sounds like fun. The rain is not deterring their spirit, as Adam
said. Not at all.
Yeah.
Booker Nation fired up tonight.
They are.
And again, all the highlights, 11:15 tonight. Should be a fun show.
Should be. We'll be right back.
After the sharpest exchanges of the 2016 race, Donald Trump calling Hillary Clinton, she says he's the one pushing hate. What to expect with just 73 days to the election. Plus, keeping track of the storm churning toward the U.S. Tonight on World News Tonight with David Muir.
Attention breast cancer survivors. If you experience permanent hair loss or baldness after chemotherapy, you may qualify for a cash award. Thousands of women suffering breast cancer were given a chemotherapy drug without being warned about the possibility of irreversible alopecia. If you or a loved one suffered permanent hair loss after chemotherapy, call 888-622-8732. Time to file a claim is limited. 888-622-8732. That's 888-622-8732.
Since 1972, Sleep King has provided quality mattresses and accessories at the best discounted prices available. Top brands like Simmons, Sealy, Serta, Beautyrest, iComfort, and more. With available free delivery, free financing, and free setup and removal. For a comfortable night's sleep with same-day delivery, even if we have to carry it on our backs. Trust Sleep King of Sarasota. Buy it today, sleep on it tonight.
At Sunset Subaru in Sarasota, we make sure you get the most for your money. More years, more miles, and when you're ready to sell, you'll get more money back. Come fall in love with the longest-lasting vehicle in its class, the Subaru Outback. Or lease a new 2017 Subaru Forester for just $209 a month. Or get 0% financing right now during the Subaru A Lot to Love event. Get more for your money. Go to Sunset Subaru in Sarasota.
They care. They take the time to understand you, take the time to understand your case.
There's no better satisfaction to me than to see a client who is happy because of the job we've done for them.
It's really actually very comforting to know that there's someone that you've heard of and you're getting recommendations about that you can turn to when you have a problem.
I felt like I had a partner in this, and he was going to be by my side.
Today, everyone is looking for carpeting that lasts longer. G. Fried has you covered with Karastan. With a legacy of quality and integrity, we provide you with a huge selection of Karastan carpets with exclusive lifetime limited warranties. All installed by our highly skilled, highly knowledgeable team. Come ask us why Karastan is the best and most durable. G. Fried Flooring America. Our world is at your feet.
Don't miss the Weddings of Sarasota 16th Annual Wedding Show at the iconic Sarasota Municipal Auditorium on US 41, Sunday, August 28th from noon to 4 p.m. The runway show is on the stage at 3 p.m. Enjoy hors d'oeuvres and live entertainment. $2,000 in Weddings of Sarasota dollars will be given away after the runway show, but you must be present to win. Make sure to pre-register at weddingsofsarasota.com. Brides and grooms are free if registered by midnight, August 26th. Guests only $5. Weddings of Sarasota. Register today.
Bob, give us the rundown if anyone's heading out.
About an hour to kickoff in some of the games we saw with Adam. They may be out of here and cleared out of here by then. There's still a line of showers developing even in Northport, and it stretches for a long distance off to the east, and it looks like we have other showers too, but they're winding down.
Okay. All right. Good luck. Stay dry.
Have a good evening.
This is an ABC 7 editorial with Steve Sabato.
The population of Florida is rapidly growing at the same time our demographic profile is aging. Nowhere are those trends more apparent than Sarasota County, especially the South County communities of Venice and Northport. One of the logical implications of this data, demand for medical services and facilities will increase dramatically in the next 10 years. With that in mind, it was good to hear last week that Venice Regional Hospital wants to build a brand new 300-plus bed facility to replace the Rialto complex that was built way back in the 50s. The decision to build comes in the wake of embarrassing reports on Venice Regional. Everything from high rates of hospital infections to raw sewage leaks and rodents. Owner Community Health Systems has filed an application with state regulators after successfully petitioning to stop Sarasota Memorial from building a new 80-bed hospital on Laurel Road. That decision is being appealed. A couple thoughts. Number one, let them both build. Venice Regional, a for-profit company, and Sarasota Memorial, a not-for-profit company, are perfectly capable of forecasting demand and revenue for their businesses. The free market, not a bunch of bureaucrats in Tallahassee, should determine how many hospital beds are needed. Secondly, kudos to both Venice Regional and Sarasota Memorial for their willingness to invest large sums of money in our community. New, state-of-the-art facilities, combined with a workforce of skilled medical professionals, are essential if we are going to meet the needs of a growing older population that wants to know they can count on affordable, quality health care right here on the Suncoast. I'm Steve Sabato, and we'd like to hear from you.
The opinions expressed in this editorial do not necessarily reflect those of ABC7's owners or management. If you would like to comment, go to our website, www.mysuncoast.com, and click Community.
I'm Alan Cohn. The vote over Florida's solar future, Amendment 4, is on the ballot Tuesday. We'll help you differentiate this amendment from the one in November.
Tonight on ABC7 News at 7, your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Temperatures on the Suncoast are rising and the deals are hotter than ever during the summer clearance event at Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota. You'll feel cooler than ever when you drive away in a new Jeep Cherokee for as little as $19,999, or take home a stylish new Jeep Renegade for just $17,999. How about a new 2016 Jeep Patriot for just $14,999? Better prices, bigger selection. Go to Sunset Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram in Sarasota.
So many possibilities worth exploring. Minnesota Flooring.
And for a limited time, Minnesota Flooring is offering you unbelievable pricing on tile and laminate. Porcelain tile only $1.59. Ceramic tile 99 cents. And 16 by 16 tile $1.19. Laminate flooring is only 99 cents. But these prices won't last. Don't miss out on these great deals. Hurry into Minnesota Flooring today.
Come uncork your inner artist at Painting with a Twist. Bring your favorite bottle of wine and appetizers and enjoy an evening out with friends to celebrate any special occasion. It's perfect for a girls' night out, birthday parties, or a fun date night. Painting with a Twist offers 2 or 3 hour classes that are instructed by local artists, and there is no experience required. We now have 2 convenient locations in Sarasota and Bradenton. Visit our website to view our calendar and schedule your next party today.
Welcome back, 2 of my favorite guests, Cash 3 and Play 4.
Surprise! We're Pick 3 and Pick 4 now.
Whoa!
But we still play exactly the same. We just got a fresh new look.
Speaking of surprises, I have one for you. Say hello to Pick 2 and Pick 5!
Introducing the complete Pick family of games.
We're family now.
The new Pick 2 and Pick 5 have joined Pick 3 and Pick 4 to give you more choices in your daily gameplay. The Florida Lottery. Just imagine.
For your plumbing, electrical, or air conditioning, and services is qualified, and service calls are free. AndServices.com. AND Services.com.
They're coming from Tampa, Fort Myers, even Orlando. They're coming from everywhere for the Sarasota Ford Promise. Our promise means a new car you'll love. If not, return it for one you do. At Sarasota Ford, we promise live market pricing. We monitor national pricing on our entire inventory, so you get the best deal. In fact, we guarantee it. Bring us any competitor's ad and we'll beat it by at least $1,000. That's why they're coming from everywhere to Sarasota Ford, where 41 meets 301. SarasotaFord.com.